In this training video, I'll show you how to manage your receipts using the Concur Mobile App. But before I begin showing you how the app works, I want to talk about a couple of ways that you can utilize the mobile app. The first way is to use the app to take pictures of your receipts, and then Concur will automatically upload the receipts into your available expenses. So when you go onto your computer, you can add them to an expense report, edit the receipts, and then when you're ready, submit the expense report. The second way is to use the app for the entire expense process. So to take a picture of a receipt, you go here to expense it. And then the key here is to get a clear picture of the information on the receipt. We're not concerned about the entire receipt, but Concur needs a clear picture of the information. So once it says ready to capture, click capture. And then it will ask you if this is the correct amount of the receipt, and it is not. So we want to click incorrect. Type in the correct amount and click use. Hit done, and then Concur is analyzing the receipt. Now if you have notifications turned on, say you have a lot of receipts you just took pictures of, it's going to take a minute to analyze. Concur will send you a notification that your receipts are ready for viewing. While that's analyzing, we're going to go back. We're going to hit expense it. Confirm the amount. And this time we're going to hit next receipt. Confirm the amount and hit done. This time we're going to take a picture of a receipt that has multiple pages. It's a long receipt, so this is how you capture those kinds of receipts. Go up here, click on this icon, it's multiple page. Then you'll hit add a page. Then hit done. I'm going to do one more. Okay. Okay, now you can go into each receipt and correct any information that Concur did not capture correctly. You see this yellow tab? This means that there's information missing from the receipt. Let's go into this one first. If you need to view the receipt, you can click on the image. If you need to change the expense type, you choose it here. Okay, we're missing the vendor. When you go back, we need to add the vendor. Hit done. And then anytime you make changes on any of the receipts or add information, you need to always remember to hit save. Okay. And just go into each one and correct any information. Okay, this receipt was in Kenyan shillings, so it brought it across as in US dollars. We need to change that. Click on it, go here, and it gives you all of the currencies. Select the correct currency, hit done. Everything looks good. Save it. We have another alert down here. It's requiring the location. Click your location. And as you see right here, Concur recognized that this receipt is in the Ethiopian birr. So it came across correctly. Everything else looks good. Hit save. Okay, now I want to show you how to create a receipt. Go down here, click add, and click the amount. We want to change it back to the US dollar. Enter the amount. Choose your expense type. Enter the vendor. And then save the receipt. Okay, now if you're ready to go onto your computer and add these receipts to an expense report, you will find these expenses under Available Expenses. Now, if you want to use the app to create an expense report, I'll show you how. And I want to go back into one of the receipts. See here it says Move to Report. If you have an active report, you can add this receipt to that active report from here. Okay, so let's go and create an expense report. Go into Expense Reports, hit Add, your report name, project number. You can add a comment if you choose to at this point. You can always edit your comment or add a comment right before you submit your report. So we're going to go ahead and create the report. And now we need to add expenses. So you go here to add, and we're going to choose from expense list. You can select individual receipts, or you can click Select All and move to the report. Okay, here we have another alert. So we're going to click into the receipt. And it says the receipt image is required. So here we're going to click on this Add Receipt. And we're going to go to Missing Receipt Declaration. Accept. And it adds that missing receipt declaration right up here. Okay, now that it's in the expense report, you'll see you can you have more fields that you can correct or edit. Looks good. Okay, it took the alert off. And if you choose, you can still go back into each receipt, make corrections. But what if you want to remove an expense from this report? So all you'll do is you'll just slide to the left, remove expense, go back into expenses, and it put it back into your available expenses. If you want to delete the expense altogether, slide to the left, click delete. Okay, let's go back into the expense report. And if you're ready to submit the report, don't forget, go to details. Make sure that the date is the date that you submit the report. If you need to edit your comment or add a comment, you go here, click add. Done. And save. Okay. Now, if you're ready to hit submit, and your report has been submitted. If you need to recall the report, just go back into the report, click here, recall report. Now you can make changes, add expenses before you resubmit. And that's it. That's how you use the mobile